What is up, guys? Lifestyle investing, where we invest based off our lifestyle to build future lifestyle.
And then all the way up.
Mike, myself, Vladi in his house. Question. So anyone that knows Vladi, he's very vocal, very opinionated, and he loves this guy named Donald Trump.
Oh, snap.
Yeah.
Yep.
So we're not talking politics.
Yeah.
All right. Yeah. We're not talking politics. How is Donald Trump changing the investing world as an investor?
It's interesting, man. You know, I don't know how to get into this. I just think his America First message, you know, his really, you know, the way he talked about, you know, renegotiating some of our trade deals. Yeah. Those things are really, because the thing is, what is investing? I mean, there's no policy no president can make to make you go take your life savings down and put it into the Dow or take your kid's college fund and put it into the S&P. No policy can make you do that. Confidence does that. You believing in a certain system, in a certain will make you do that. There's no policy, and I believe his rhetoric. I'm gonna lower taxes. I'm gonna cut regulations. People are like, man, this is gonna help. And you see the surge in the markets. I think that just that rhetoric and that push towards trying to, you know, put America first, and a lot of these companies in the Fortune 500. I mean, no lie, they're from America, and we've seen in the markets. It's gonna be interesting to see how. You know, because it's so early still. You know, I think at the end of next year, when we really see the tax code really fully implemented and seeing, you know, some of these trade deals actually start getting negotiated, we'll really be able to tell if it was a good or a bad thing. I'm thinking it's a good thing, but, you know, it's investing, man, and people could hit a run at the banks as quickly as they went to them. So. Yeah. It's been interesting thus far, though, man.
So you think
I've enjoyed him a lot, though.
But you think there's a huge correlation with Donald Trump getting appointed and the stock market going up?
Yeah, huge.
I think so.
Huge. I personally know people who invested with me when he got elected. They personally came and they put more money up. They're like, "Oh, economy's gonna go up because he's in office." Just because he has this economy message. And look, the guy at Harvard might say there's no connection, but the guy at Harvard's not the investor. That random Joe that's sitting watching TV and hears this guy yell about the economy, he's like, holy shit, I'm gonna make some money.
Yeah.
Well, that just push and that primary focus on when he was going through the election has a lot to do with the psychology aspect of it. It has a lot to do with it. And I've seen people come to me and put more money in. And I just talked to an investor actually. She's from Moscow. I want to say a week ago. She said, well, as long as Trump's in office, I know the economy's gonna be good there. And she actually said that to me on the phone.
Yeah.
She's not even a Trump fan. And
yeah, but he comes from this, you know, billionaire
CEO
kind of making things happen, making deals happen.
Exactly.
So it's like what we always talk about. Perception is so important with
exactly.
the value of something.
100%.
So if one guy gets the idea to go do it, okay, well, all of a sudden, look what's happening in my neighborhood, look what's happening here. Oh, I guess it's the right time. You know, people start one tiny little snowflake.
I know, man. It's crazy. It's a ripple effect, and a lot of people always think like, but look at this graph. This shows he has nothing to do with it. It's not about that. Most people that have a 401k or maybe most people that invest in the stocks, the middle American doesn't understand that graph, and he goes off of the messaging that the leaders brought, and this. As long as probably since, I don't know, Reagan or so, maybe Kennedy, there's not been many guys that were this focused on the economy. That's all they talked about in their campaign trail. And a lot of people, I'm going to put my money into this. And it's worked thus far. It's going to be interesting, though, to see where it goes. And I'm excited to see, you know, over 275 companies announced that either bonuses or raises since the tax cut. That's already happened. Apple, I think it was $315 billion they're bringing back. They were sheltering because the taxes were so high. They're bringing back. Wells Fargo just announced a couple days ago. What was it? I think it was $50 billion. Don't quote me on that number, but they're bringing back, opening 400 new branches because of the tax code. I mean, that is a real effect.
That's going to be jobs.
That's jobs. That's people more.
And you know, from that world.
Yeah, and to us, it's like somebody says, "Oh, but does bonus only $1,000?" Hey, $1,000 might not be a lot to you. But $1,000, somebody making $50,000 a year is a lot of money.
It is.
And to them, you know, that might be that money they might put towards the stock market, towards a retirement plan.
Yeah.
That
or
they
down
couldn't
payment
afford.
on a house.
Or down payment on a house, you know.
Yeah.
But it's going to be interesting. It's going to be interesting to see, because with the new tax code, there's a few negative things as far as the high tax states. It's going to be interesting how that works out. I don't think it's going to be, I think it's going to be a lot more positive than negative. I think we're seeing it already. And I'm excited, man. I'm excited to see where the market heads, man, and hopefully we get more and more jobs. And as long as lower taxes means more money in our pockets. And if there's more money in my pocket, I'm a happy camper, dude. So.
Well educated.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Very well
actual
educated.
stats,
Yeah.
actual data.
Yeah.
Not this chit chat.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? He's got his opinion right.
Yeah,
So
I'm
I
an opinion
respect
person, so.
I respect that.
And
a lot.
then I want to also say I'm not like I don't hold allegiance to any party. I'm not like a Republican, die-hard Republican, or die. I voted for Obama in 12, voted for Trump in 16. I don't care.
Yeah.
I'll jump. I just didn't like I didn't like Romney, and I was very happy with how Obama did things. So I went to this guy. I was like, hey, this guy's kind of crazy, but I like him. I like him. So so far it's been good, man. I'm excited where this country's headed. I think it's heading in the right direction. And yeah, man.
And then I know we're past 5 minutes, but I just want to ask a quick question with maybe just one answer, and maybe we can dive into it next time. Or maybe I'll just ask the question, we can answer it on the next one.
All right.
What in your life or your experience has given you this drive to educate yourself and then to take action like this? And then we'll answer
Vladi, ask that on the next one, all right? Hey, there's been a lot of knowledge, and we're going to answer that on the next show. Boom.